Welcome to part 13 of the Sonic Adventure Let's Play, and from the last part, sorry that I took so long. I had trouble uploading the actual video file to YouTube. Apparently I had to keep the laptop on at all times, so I had to re-upload it and, well, get this part uploaded as well. This is the last thing you'll ever see for a week, guys, only because I'm taking the next week off because, Christmas. Just gotta spend time with my family, open my gifts, and such. But enough about that. We are now in Red Canyon, and the first Knuckles level where we're actually gonna be using the shovel claw, and well, quote unquote anyway. Why do I say that? I never use it. Master Emerald pieces is rarely happen underground, and I just found the first emerald piece in like say 35 seconds. And Red Mountain, though, it is one of the bigger levels with Knuckles, but it's not as big as levels in SA2 where, Pumpkin Hill, Meteor Herd, Mad Space. But anywho, we are now looking for the last piece of the emerald. I will say though, I like the radar in this game because it actually detects more than one emerald. But then suddenly invincibility capsule, and listen to that awesome invincibility music. That's actually another thing about Sonic Adventure 1. Aside from not having that many water levels, there aren't that many invincibility capsules in this game. And so you'll rarely hear the music while you're playing the game. You can't listen to it in the soundtrack section. But in terms of gameplay, very few times. But we actually found the last emerald piece. It's right on top of the platform. And yeah, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I am getting lucky in this playthrough, and I hope it stays that way. Assuming the recording curse doesn't happen. Now we are gonna be heading into the part of the Mystic Ruins. We all know what's coming up. Luckily though, this is the last time, and that this is gonna happen, and the rest of the stories aren't gonna be taking place in this part. So yeah, we just head over where Sonic and Tails are, and it initiates this cutscene. And he made the assumption, even though he didn't check Sonic's hands and see if there's a Master Emerald piece, and even then, it's a Chaos Emerald. And that line, again, Sonic has saved Angel Island, and he helped get the Master Emerald from 3 and Knuckles. Why are you fighting him? I don't understand that. With the only exception of Eggman tricking Knuckles. Again. But now we have the last, well, not the last character battle, but this is the last time we'll be facing against Sonic when we're playing. Only this time, we're actually playing as Knuckles. And he's even easier. This cutscene happens, yeah, this isn't repetitive at all, now is it? I have nothing to say, guys. Because we're gonna be actually He playing through Chaos 4 again. So again, might as well talk about. I'm going to talk about my opinions with the Sonic games overall in terms of the 3D games. And besides Adventure 1, I'll give my final thoughts in the credits. But Adventure 2, it's a good game, but the problem I only enjoyed playing through Sonic and Shadow, those stages. Is I can really care less about the mech stages, and I really don't like the treasure hunting stages in that game. But again, good game. I recommend it. Sonic Heroes. I only have vague memories of that game. I remember playing the PS2 version, which I really regret playing, by the way. But Sonic Heroes I kind of put down because of some aspects. And I don't know. I just never got into it. Maybe I am thinking about getting it again, only to see if my opinions have changed. But that's the only time that I'll tell you that. Shadow the Hedgehog. Huge abomination of a game. Terrible. I mean, terrible game. However, I at least rank this better than Black Knight. For a reason I'll get onto later. But Sonic 06. Alright, people are gonna kill me for this, and I may have said this in an earlier part, but I didn't think it was that bad. And now, alright, for most of the Sonic fans out there, and for certain YouTube users that I know, before you pump me full of lead, just hear me out on this. Do I think Sonic 06 is a bad game? Hell yeah. I would even admit that this is probably one of the most rushed games of all time, if not the pinnacle of it. I just don't hate it nearly as others. So, if you guys are watching this, if you guys say hate Sonic 06 with a passion, are you at least cool with that? Alright, by the way, yeah, Knuckles isn't doing his victory animation there. That's never happened. But yeah, like I was saying, Sonic 06, besides having a kick-ass soundtrack, I like some aspects. I thought Sonic's levels were creative. They had some challenge. The controls were, yeah, I'll admit they are really precise, but I honestly got used to them. Secret Rings, I hated because of the controls, but at least it felt like a Sonic game to me. Unleashed, I like the daytime levels. Can't stand the Werehog levels. Black Knight, I hate that game with a passion, and the reason why I think Shadow was better than Black Knight is because at least it doesn't throw the weapon gimmick down your throat. It's like Black Knight. This goes along with the level design. Level design was bland. You're always fighting through enemies more than you did in 06. And honestly, I'm just gonna leave it at that because we're now going into something interesting. Knuckles, you're going the wrong way, and he's moon running. So don't be fooled by that cutscene. Head into this minecart, and just head over. Before we enter the next level, there's actually, I think, one more upgrade. The most useless upgrade, in my opinion. And, then again, isn't that saying a lot? Uh, just glide over to the ledge, and now we have as soon as I'm done orbiting, the fighting gloves. Of those yellow ugly gloves. Those are meant to be used as are supposed to be a threat. Basically, hold what she's saying is hold down the attack button, and you'll do a big attack, but it doesn't do anything. At least I assume it doesn't do anything. I haven't never really tried it on enemies. And it doesn't really look different from a normal punch. But now we're just heading back to the ledge. Now the prerequisite to enter the next stage, Lost World, we have to find 2 keys. And we pretty much opened the door. I hate how the water slows you down there. You have to constantly jump just to go faster. Luckily though, Knuckles can run really fast in this game. So that's one key. Now where's the other key? When I first played this game, I got lost in this section. And it turns out there's actually a secret area. I thought it was there, but you have to go further up the road till you find these things and enter this passage. How are you supposed to figure that out when you're first time How are you supposed to figure that out? How the first time you're playing is what I want to know. Carry the keys. But yeah, you just carry the silver key and pretty much place it at the altar. It opens the trap door and jump in. Although you have to jump at the right moment just so it triggers. And now we're in Lost World. And already there's an emerald. There's already something, and already there's one emerald beeping. Let's see. It's not near the wall. No, you fool. Look in the crate. I'm having a dumb moment. Yeah, well, not a dumb moment, but it's in... Okay, so the first one is in this crate. Yeah, the reason why I'm not giving any advice is because the emerald pieces are random. So, the first time that you're going to be playing, you're not going to find the emeralds like I did. But nonetheless, the next emerald piece, it's in the ground. And then, okay, now we find the last S1 really quickly. It takes a bit, but it's still quick. No, you fool, it's not in there. Well, then again, it is random. Then you pretty much... So yeah, you pretty much climb up this. I pretty much climb up the wall, and there it is, the Master Emerald piece. And if I died as soon as I got the emerald piece, I'm probably thinking that the game will crash or in this case explode. And I pretty much beat it in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Not bad for me. And then we get another past sequence. What was going on with Knuckles' eyeballs? What was going on with his pupils? I have no idea. Just run straight through. You don't need... There's nothing to search for. It's pretty much giving us a little snippet. I think you'll pretty much know what happens here. So might as well go back to my thoughts. Alright, another reason why to be honest with you though, I think I'd rank Black Knight worse. I think Black Knight is worse than both Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06. Worse than Shadow the Hedgehog because it throws the weapon gimmick down your throat, and it's worse than 06 in terms of level design. In Flatland and fighting through hordes of enemies, and whenever there's platforming, it can be frustrating. Not to mention the controls, while not as bad as Secret Rings in terms of movement, attacking is a different story. If I'm ever gonna show those games, if I'm ever gonna show Black Knight on my channel, it's gonna be a let's look at. Because I can't stand it for the life of me. Let's see. Sonic Colors. I thought this Sonic Colors was definitely a really great game. And Sega definitely pulled through with that one. And I actually look forward to LPing that game, actually. And Generations came out. Generations got me back into the series. I can't thank Sega enough for that. I can't thank both Sega and Sonic Team, I should say. And the new Sonic game that just came out, Sonic Lost World, it's a passable Sonic game. It's not as bad. It's not a bad game, and I don't think it's as good as Generations, but it's not a bad game. So obviously it's not like Sonic 06, or it's not like Sonic 06. Sure, you run slow. Oh, the parkour is kind of hard to get into. But once you get into it, it's actually not that bad. And Sega even released DLC. Two Nintendo-themed franchises. And I personally think that's going too far. I heard that the next DLC the first DLC was pretty much Yoshi's Island. And I heard that the next DLC is gonna be based off Zelda. I personally think that's going too far. I'm sorry, guys. I really think it is. But thanks to Gamma's plot, E102 Gamma is going to lead us to his base. And look at that wonderful lip syncing. But in part 14, guys, after my week break, hopefully we are going to be finishing Knuckles' playthrough. So, I am GameMan5804, and you guys have a great day.